We're thinking of multiplying decimals, and I want you to go all the way back to elementary school when you learned how to use arrays to represent multiplication. In this example, we have two rows that each have 9 blocks, or 2 rows of 9, which gives us a total of 18 blocks. We can also think of this the opposite direction using the commutative property. We can think of it as 9 columns of 2 blocks apiece, which would still give us 18 blocks. So there are 100 blocks here. So instead of thinking of this as individual whole numbers, I'm going to start thinking of this as a 1 by 1 block. So now, instead of it being 9 by 2, now it's 0.9 by 0.2. We have 9/10 of our columns filled in, and we have 2/10 of our rows filled in. You'll notice if I were to count through this, I would still have 18 blocks out of the 100 blocks total. So that would give me 18/100ths that are filled in. So when you're multiplying decimals, you're going to multiply them as if they are whole numbers, just as if it were an array using whole numbers, 9 by 2, 2 by 9. But because we're dealing with smaller pieces, we need to move our decimal to the left to represent our answer being smaller as well. So when we're multiplying decimals, we're going to multiply them as if they're whole numbers. So 9 times 2. However many numbers or how many digits there are behind the decimal point, we're going to need to move the decimal point of our answer to the left that many times. So in this example, we have 1 digit here and 1 digit here for a total of 2 digits. So when we answer, we move our decimal to the left 1, 2 times.